From moments of struggle and self-doubt, they have risen stronger than ever. It's not just about changing appearances. It's about opening doors to greater acceptance and deeper understanding of the LGBTQ+ community. But have you ever wondered about the stories and challenges behind these transformations? Hit like and subscribe to our channel to explore and learn more now. Thalita Zamperoli is a well-known transgender beauty in Brazil. She currently has hundreds of thousands of followers on her Instagram. She's both a model and a popular samba dancer. Thalita has also been rumored to have had a long but secret relationship with former Brazilian football star Romario since 2013. Thalita Zamperoli is praised by her fans as one of the hottest transgender women in Brazil. She has an incredibly stunning figure with a super tiny waist, wide hips, and a full bust, creating a perfect hourglass shape. Thalita has never been shy about admitting that she is transgender. She was born as a cute little boy. Before transitioning, she already had feminine facial features, so after transitioning at the age of 18, she easily developed a graceful feminine appearance. When she first came out as transgender, Thalita faced many challenges in her career. Many brands and modeling agencies canceled their contracts with her, leaving her feeling desperate. However, 3 years later, the Brazilian beauty regained her lost fame, proving that transitioning helped her find herself and correct nature's mistakes. Thalita has openly admitted to undergoing breast augmentation and gender-affirming surgery. She says that other parts of her body have improved thanks to regular workouts and following a strict diet. The model also frequently undergoes liposuction therapy and body massages to reduce fat. A video of her getting liposuction on her hips and thighs attracted around 20,000 followers. In addition, Thalita enjoys experimenting with new fat reduction treatments such as using electric currents and waves. She works out regularly and loves group dance classes, cardio to reduce fat, and weight training to build muscle. Elliot Page, born in 1987 in Canada, is an actor and film producer. He was nominated for an Oscar and a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a leading role for his performance in the movie Juno. Page has also appeared in blockbuster films like Inception and X-Men. In 2014, Elliot made a significant personal and professional announcement when he publicly came out as a lesbian. In 2020, Page confirmed that he was transgender and changed his name to Elliot Page, asking people to refer to him as he instead of she. The actor told Time magazine, "I'm completely who I am." He also revealed that he had undergone surgery during the COVID-19 lockdown. One of the most important steps in his transition was undergoing chest surgery, a procedure to remove his breasts, which he described as a profoundly liberating and life-changing experience. Known for his strong advocacy for human rights, Elliot Page has continued to speak out in support of the LGBTQ+ community and women, especially in the entertainment industry. His openness and determination have attracted some criticism, but have also contributed significantly to improving the representation of LGBTQ+ and transgender people in society. Many have praised Elliot for his courage in publicly sharing his decision to transition and his journey from female to male. One fan wrote, "Thank you for being a role model and an inspiration for our 13-year-old son to become a transgender person." German pop singer Kim Petras is internationally known for being the youngest transgender person to begin hormone treatment. At the age of 12, Kim, then still boy Tim Petras, started hormone replacement therapy, which was the first step in her gender transition. At 14, she was officially recognized as a female, and her decision made headlines across Germany. By 2009, at the age of 16, Tim had undergone gender-affirming surgery and became Kim Petras. Her medical insurance covered the entire expensive process. Kim's story gained attention when the media spotlight turned on her after she appeared in a documentary and talk show advocating for gender-affirming surgery at the age of 16. In Germany, gender-affirming surgery is only allowed when the patient is 18 years old. However, Kim convinced doctors at the age of 12 that surgery was the right decision for her. The gender confusion Tim was experiencing at the time was recognized by two doctors to meet the legal criteria to begin her transition. They agreed that the process should be done as early as possible to avoid the emotional distress of living inauthentically during adolescence. Kim doesn't shy away from her past because she knows it's a topic people will always revisit, but she hopes the world will remember her for something else. In 2008, she signed with Joyce Records and released her debut single Last Forever. The song became a huge hit on social media. Although Kim Petras isn't a globally mainstream star, she is a notable name in the transgender artist community. When talking about the most famous transgender star in the West, we can't forget the only son of two pop icons from the 60s, Sonny Bono and Cher. As a writer and musician, Chaz became the center of attention in the American public eye when he participated in Dancing with the Stars in 2011 as a male dancer. While Chaz received support, there was also inevitable stigma. Born in 1969 as a girl named Chastity's son Bono, Chaz initially identified as a lesbian. This, of course, caught the attention of tabloids, especially since Chaz was the child of two superstars. Chaz wrote two books discussing the process of self-acceptance: Family Outing, A Guide to the Coming Out Process for Gays, Lesbians, and Their Families, 1998, and the memoir The End of Innocence, 2003. From 2008 to 2010, Chaz began receiving treatment to transition from female to male, and in 2010, the California court legally recognized his name and gender change. A documentary about Bono's experience, Becoming Chaz, was shown at the 2011 Sundance Film Festival and aired on the OWN Oprah Winfrey Network. In reality, Chaz is still considered a transgender person because his transition from female to male is not yet fully complete. He has received testosterone therapy and undergone breast reduction surgery, but if he wants to become a real man inside and out, he would need to take on significant risks. Medical experts say that fewer than half of female-to-male transgender people undergo the final step of the transition to become a true man. Andrej Pejic is the most famous androgynous model in the world. He is also the only supermodel in the world who is in demand in both fields, men's and women's fashion. With a pretty face, slim figure, especially long, feminine blonde hair, the 1991-born model has become a unique phenomenon in the modeling industry. Andrej Pejic officially became a woman after undergoing sex reassignment surgery in 2014. Pejic decided to start her journey of transgenderism, changing her gender from male to female. She shared that she realized who she was when she was 13 years old, and she knew that transitioning to a woman was what she needed to do. After starting the sex reassignment process, Pejic underwent surgery to remove her male genitals to transform her body into a female. This was one of the important steps in her transition journey, helping Pejic feel more comfortable with her body and true gender identity. Pejic said that the surgery was not as simple as normal cosmetic surgery. She underwent psychiatric evaluations, medical care, and went through many rigorous surveys before being allowed to have the surgery. The phrase half man, half woman was attached to this male supermodel by many people because they thought that Andrej Pejic was promoting the feminization of men. But his supporters said, society and cultural values have really changed. People are more accepted in all types of sexual orientation and lifestyle, and now Pejic has chosen a path for herself. She shared, "I feel freer than ever. I can stand naked in front of a mirror and really enjoy looking at myself." Pejic is not only a famous model, but also a great inspiration for the LGBTQ+ community. Bülent Ersoy is one of Turkey's most famous singers, often referred to by fans as the diva. Throughout her life, she has undergone multiple cosmetic procedures, particularly during her gender transition at the height of her career. Born as a male, Bulent struggled with the pain and challenges of not being recognized for who she truly was. She started wearing women's clothing on stage and underwent breast augmentation. However, she was sentenced to 45 days in prison for revealing her new chest at the Izmir International Fair, along with facing harsh criticism from a strict judge. After her release, Ersoy traveled to London for gender reassignment surgery in 1981. Like many other transgender and LGBTQ+ artists at the time, she was banned from performing, an almost career-ending punishment for a singer of her stature. Forced to leave Turkey, Ersoy lived in Germany and Australia until 1988. Once officially recognized as a woman, she returned to the stage and resumed her music career. She often emphasized that her transition was driven by her love for her country, as she did not want to be classified under an illegal gender identity. Despite her efforts, she was still labeled as an outsider by the new regime. Beyond gender-affirming surgery, Ersoy has undergone several cosmetic enhancements, including rhinoplasty, jaw contouring, and other procedures to align her appearance with her female identity. As one of the rare artists in Turkish music history to overcome societal and legal challenges, Bulent Ersoy remains an enduring star, breaking barriers and redefining what it means to be a true diva. Laura Jane Grace is an American singer, songwriter, and activist, best known as the lead singer and founder of the punk rock band Against Me. She is one of the most prominent openly transgender artists in the punk rock scene. Before her transition, she worked as an artist and began her life as Tom Gable. She says that from a very young age she felt like a girl, but growing up in a conservative environment, she thought it was something she had to hide. Laura often dressed as a girl in secret and felt guilty. She shares that she never heard the word transgender until she was a teenager. After years of struggling with her gender identity, in 2012 she decided to begin her transition journey and shared her story publicly in an interview with Rolling Stone magazine. She also talked about her fear of coming out, especially when she was the lead singer of a famous punk rock band. "I was afraid of losing everything, the band, the fans, my friends, and my family, but I also knew that if I continued to live in a shell, I would destroy myself." Luckily, the members of Against Me and her fans were completely supportive of her. Soon after coming out, Laura Jane Grace released the album Transgender Dysphoria Blues, 2014, an important milestone that helped her convey her pain, challenges, and journey to find her true identity. Each song became a powerful tool to reflect on her personal struggles, with profound messages about transgender rights, self-acceptance, and the desire to fit in. In addition to her musical career, Laura Jane Grace is also a tireless activist for transgender rights, always promoting positive change in society. Her journey is a great inspiration for anyone struggling to live their true self. Trace Lysette is a well-known American transgender actress, especially recognized for her role in the TV show Transparent. She is one of the first openly transgender actresses in Hollywood, helping to bring positive change in how the LGBTQ+ community is perceived in the entertainment industry. Trace Lysette discovered her true self from a young age. She was often bullied and called names like fag. At one point, she even bought hormones off the street and had to resort to unsafe situations and methods. Before entering acting, she worked in the nightlife industry to support her transition. Once she was in a better financial position, Trace decided to undergo medical procedures and cosmetic surgeries to help align her body with her gender. She sought out reputable aesthetic clinics to undergo hormone therapy in a more structured and safe manner, which helped her develop more feminine traits. She is believed to have had several cosmetic procedures to feminize her face, such as jawline contouring, eyebrow lifts, and fillers, to create a more harmonious, smooth, and less masculine appearance. There have also been rumors that she had breast augmentation, as some photos taken by the press show her with a more balanced, fuller bust. However, aside from publicly discussing her gender-affirming surgery, she has not gone into detail or confirmed any other cosmetic surgeries. Lisette distanced herself from her family for a time during her transition, but later her mother came around and supported her. Despite facing mental challenges in the past and physical pain during her transition, Trace Lisette remains one of the few transgender actresses to be given opportunities in Hollywood. In addition to acting, she is also an advocate for transgender rights, often speaking out against inequality in the entertainment industry. Alexis Arquette is an American actress and transgender activist. She was born Robert Arquette and is part of the famous Arquette family in American entertainment, which includes members such as Patricia Arquette and David Arquette. She is one of the most prominent transgender people in the entertainment industry, having had a challenging life and a dramatic transformation through gender reassignment surgery. Arquette worked primarily as a female impersonator in her early years. Arquette later publicly announced that she had begun her gender transition. In 2004, Arquette began pulling friends aside and telling them that she was slowly starting to shed her boyish persona and live as a woman. That same year, Arquette expressed her desire to undergo medical treatment for gender reassignment. She chose not to undergo hormone therapy and kept her gender reassignment surgery a secret from the media until she completed her transition in 2006. Although her debut was well received, Alexis's openness about her sexuality made mainstream Hollywood wary. Her decision to transition to female was documented in the 2007 film Alexis Arquette, She's My Brother. But she objected to filmmakers constantly probing the details of her transition. In 2013, amid growing health complications from the disease she had contracted in 1987, Alexis re-emerged as a man. David Arquette said Alexis questioned her gender identity, not knowing if she was a man or a woman. Arquette remained active in the entertainment industry until her death in 2016 at the age of 47. Teddy Geiger is an American singer-songwriter and record producer, best known for her 2006 song For You I Will, Confidence. Geiger publicly announced her gender reassignment surgery and has been a pioneer in promoting awareness of transgender cosmetic surgery. In her first interview since coming out as transgender, Geiger revealed that she had wanted to be a girl since she was 5 years old, and that she could not do otherwise because there were no transgender people in her hometown of Rochester, where she grew up. Despite her growing success, Geiger struggled with anxiety and an obsessive-compulsive tendency to keep her nails perfectly polished. That was the only femininity I showed, so I wanted it to be perfect, she said. Geiger came out to her family and friends as transgender and changed her life. I threw away all my boy clothes and started wearing makeup, she candidly shared. In 2017, Geiger revealed that she had started hormone replacement therapy, then a few weeks later confirmed that she preferred female pronouns and would keep the name Teddy. In 2018, Geiger made her first public appearance at the 2018 BMI Pop Awards in Beverly Hills. Geiger was nominated for a Grammy for her collaboration with Mendez, In My Blood. I feel like it means something to have a trans person nominated for a Grammy. It seems like an inspiring thing, she shared. Today she feels comfortable with her identity. Geiger uses her career to share her transgender story, encouraging others to be true to themselves and pursue their transition with more confidence. She also released her own album in late 2018 called Liliana. The song Liliana is like a part of myself, she said. Gia Gunn is an American artist widely known for her appearance on RuPaul's Drag Race. She is a prominent transgender artist in the LGBTQ+ community. Gia Gunn has openly shared her transition journey and has provided many details about the process with her community and fans. Before deciding to transition, Gia Gunn lived as a drag queen and built her career in the drag world. She shared that from the age of 5, she knew she was born in the wrong body. Before fully transitioning into a woman, Gia underwent 3 years of hormone replacement therapy. However, it wasn't until 2018, after meeting Dr. Rogers, that she felt ready for surgery. Dr. Rogers performed breast augmentation and transferred fat to her hips and buttocks to give her a more feminine shape. These were the first steps in her gender transition that helped her feel more comfortable in her body and align with the image she wanted to project. Gia also received support from her community to cover the cost of her transition-related procedures. In addition to breast surgery, Gia Gunn also underwent additional procedures as part of her transition journey. She has also shared the challenges she faced during her recovery and the psychological difficulties she encountered while transitioning. Gia Gunn has expressed that she has always wanted to live an authentic life as herself. She continually encourages others in the transgender community to accept and love themselves. By sharing her story, she aims to raise awareness and promote safe aesthetic choices for the transgender community and beyond. Nikki Exotica, often calling herself the $1 Million Barbie, is known for reportedly spending over $1 million to achieve her ideal appearance. Her extensive list of cosmetic procedures includes nose reshaping, lip fillers, jaw contouring, chin and cheek implants, breast augmentation, and more. Nikki has also expressed plans for additional enhancements such as changing her brown eyes to blue, dental work, and butt implants. She has been open about undergoing gender reassignment surgery at the age of 20. Despite her transformation, Nikki kept her birth gender a secret for most of her life. She revealed that her partner, Justin, only learned about her being transgender 2 years into their relationship. The revelation deeply affected him, leading to a period of depression. Nikki and Justin first started dating in 2007, but after years apart, they reconnected 15 years later to give their relationship another chance. Thank you for watching my video. There are many more exciting things in the upcoming videos, so stay tuned. Thank you and goodbye.